Why is a very important question. In trauma work and in work on patterns and beliefs, why it seems to be number one question that I usually ask, and I suggest people to ask themselves. It seems to be a very simple question, and when I would start the first why question, many times people would just say, I don't know, that's the way it is. So that's the sign of avoidance. And you probably know and notice yourself responding the same way. I don't know, so be it, right? I just want it, or I'm just angry. For example, in the situation when you're angry, you just say, I'm just angry, and that's what it is, because you're used to be angry and you used to be triggered by this situation, this person, this thing, this place, pretty much for as long as you remember yourself, but you never really asked why, and you assume that this is who you are. So the minute you start asking why, it becomes uncomfortable. And that is your sign that you are going in the right direction, because discomfort is where our answers are. And that's why we usually don't go there, because it's uncomfortable, right? So asking a why question, for example, you got angry with someone. So you ask yourself, why did I get angry now? And the first answer could be, don't know. If you really wait for it and you be patient with yourself and you be honest with yourself, the answer like, this person doesn't make me feel good, that could be your first answer. Doing this work, we start to understand that it's not outside environment that makes us feel a certain way. It's the trigger in the outside environment that makes us feel inside. It's us, it's not the outside. So at first, when we start saying, well, that person makes me feel this way, then we can keep asking why. And we ask these why questions until we get to the very, very deep bottom of you. And that bottom probably is going to be surprising, shocking, and uncomfortable to realize that it triggers you because somebody told you that this was not a sign of a successful person, for example, or a fun person, or a popular person, and that triggers you because you don't want to be associated with that. And again, we're looking inside, why is it that you don't want to be associated with that? And usually we project it on ourselves, because I don't want to be non-popular person, right? So why questions are very important. They usually come to us, the answers come to us during meditation. We also start asking why questions when we slow down. So it's very important to slow down and spend time with yourself in order to start getting your answers. That is a huge part of healing. Healing is not therapy, healing is not plant medicine, it's not sound and vibrations and yoga. All of that is part of it. Healing is you sitting down with you and having a conversation and listening and being honest. Honesty is very important, because when you ask that why question, it's nobody else there but yourself, and you can't lie to yourself any longer if you got to that position that you are ready to ask the why question. So start today, start observing yourself, start observing your reactions and asking why. Start observing your desires and your actions. Why am I doing this? Why do I want to have this? Why did I react certain way? Why do I feel certain way? And keep going to the bottom of it. At least 5 why questions. Okay, have fun with it. Remember, this is just part of the journey. we're not supposed to be being always serious. And as always, comments and messages are welcome. Thank you for listening.